Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video and hope you guys are doing well today. This video we're going to be asking the question, what happens to the Wrath of the Lich King classic changes? So Blizzard has made multiple changes that have influenced class decisions of people as well as game choices and things like that. And this video very specifically isn't to discuss whether these changes have a place within Classic, but more to discuss what happens to them when Cataclysm hits. So let's get into it. With the recent PTR update, we have to assume that bind and account pets, mounts, and achievements are coming to the game and a staple. This wasn't something that came with original Cataclysm, but I think it's something that doesn't really influence how we will play the game. In fact, I would even argue it's a solid quality of life change that makes life better overall. Now, in terms of class changes, Unholy DKs, Ret Paladins, Feral Druids, and now Hunters have had class changes that they didn't have in original Wrath of the Lich King. Unholy DKs have had their gargle changed from snapshotting to dynamic. Ret Paladins have had their taunt added to their rotation through a glyph. Feral Druids had guaranteed clear casting procs through Fairy Fire, and now Hunters with the last PTR patch have Trap Launcher. Now, Hunters are fine here actually, because they already get Trap Launcher in Cataclysm. However, the spell is slightly different. In Cataclysm, it's two separate abilities, Trap Launcher and then your traps. Whereas in Wrath of the Lich King, it's one ability and it costs mana, I believe, instead of what would be focus. Focus being easier to get back, but a more limited resource. So again, still changes, it's still a spell that will likely have to be removed and have the original one added. Feral Druids cannot have the Fairy Fire glyph to follow in Cataclysm because guaranteed clear casting procs would make Ferals absurdly good and very broken. Ret Paladins already perform well enough. I imagine having the glyph removed would not change much for them. It doesn't even impact their rotation. Most Paladins just have it as a macro into abilities anyway. Unholy DKs already perform well on private servers with snapshot and gargoyles. Having them be dynamic but scaling with haste. From what I understand, speaking to someone who does absurdly well with an Unholy DK, he reckons that what is currently like a 350k on a good gargoyle damage would be well over 1 million with the current scaling, which is just insane. So, Titan Rune Dungeons, get this out of here. It's an interesting idea to give some catch-up gear, but I really don't like the idea of Titan Rune Dungeons coming to Cata in their current form. I wouldn't mind dungeons being made slightly more relevant and interesting, but that's for another video. Sidereal Essence, again, another change that I feel is unnecessary. Again, it's to allow for catch-up gear in what is supposed to be a shorter expansion, but even newly dinged characters can be relevant or like 5+k gear score in Wrath in a matter of one reset. And in Kata, especially with things like the Molten Front coming out, tier 11 being quite easy once you overgear it, things like that, you're going to be able to smash through gear very, very quickly. So what do you guys think of these changes? And should any of them that I've mentioned be brought over to Cataclysm? Have I missed any? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you for watching, guys. Bye.